Hey, what's going on? It's a series making music analysis simple. Today we're looking at how Pink Venom by Blackpink plays with different types of contrast. Pink Venom was released as a title track for the group's highly anticipated second album, Born Pink. The lovely poison in the song reflects their identity. They've said that contradiction is their charm. They've explored this idea before. Even their name plays on the duality of being pretty and savage. As the Apocopop review of Pink Venom pointed out, this isn't really elaborated on in the lyrics, but that sense of opposition is present in an impressive number of other ways. Let's look at a few. For one, a scholarly, centuries-old folk instrument is here repurposed for a dance-friendly rap track. This alone contains all sorts of dichotomies: history and modernity, mind and body, so-called high and low art. Then there's the integration of English lyrics by American and Barbadian artists into a K-pop song. This dissolving of geographical boundaries speaks to both the members' own cross-continental backgrounds and their global ambitions. In the review, we pointed out that the opening line is a reference to a song by the Notorious B.I.G. Biggie was a legend of 90s East Coast hip-hop, and his feud with Tupac was rap's greatest rivalry. Tupac was associated in part with G-Funk, a West Coast style that inspired the second verse of Pink Venom. So is Snoop Dogg, whose 2009 track I Wanna Rock seems to have inspired the sing-song intro chant. Here, Blackpink not only highlight the East versus West Coast beef, but also bring the two together. After all, Tupac was first called MC New York in honor of his birthplace, and all three rappers mentioned were once friends. Pink Venom also juxtaposes vocal styles, switching from rap to singing and back several times. In repeated sections, the group's members even swap around the order in which they appear. And there's some really interesting contrast between the vocal melodies and the instrumental parts. To understand why, we need to talk about scales, the series of musical notes a piece is based on. For most of the song, the accompaniment uses something called the Phrygian dominant scale. In the analysis of Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras, we saw why this scale can sound Arabic. For now, let's focus on the scale's first three notes. In Pink Venom, these are E, F, and G sharp. That awkward three semitone interval from F to G sharp can feel unnatural to sing. As we learned in the Unholy video, we can even this out by moving one note up or down a semitone. That's what the pre-chorus melody does in Pink Venom, pushing the F up a semitone to F sharp. The weird thing is, the instrumental sticks to a normal F, so we have two scales used at the same time. This is very odd for a mainstream pop song, especially due to that clash between F and F sharp. For the bridge, the instrumental switches to a regular E Phrygian scale, which starts with E, F, G. This scale no longer has an awkward gap, so the melodic issues that we had before should be solved. The melody does start to use a regular G as well, but bizarrely, it sticks to that F sharp. That means we have another two different scales, and that tension between F and F sharp continues. It's a really out there choice that suits both the venomous lyrics and the theme of contradiction, but it does contribute to the song's issues with pacing, which we look at in the review. Before we wrap up, help the channel out by taking a second to like and subscribe. Pink Venom's lyrics might not explore the idea of contrast much, but plenty of other elements do. Take the production with its use of both a traditional Korean zither and 90s G-funk influences, or the musical arrangement with its highly unusual clashes against the notes in the vocal melody. Whether you're a Blink or not a fan of Blackpink at all, hopefully there's something here you're able to appreciate. Look out for the Apocopop song review of Pink Venom, and let us all know what song you'd like to see analysed next. Or try the analysis of Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras to see why the Phrygian dominant scale can sound Arabic. And for early access, consider supporting the channel on Patreon. See you next time.